I would now like to invite Ms. Rebecca Camilleri, who graduated this afternoon with a Diploma of Business Administration, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Rebecca achieved great results in Certificate 3 and 4 in Business Administration. She went on to the diploma and managed to attend night classes while working as a casual employee at Victoria University during the day. Her talent has been recognised, and this has led to a permanent position and a promotion. Please welcome Rebecca Camilleri.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, Acting Vice-Chancellor, Council members, distinguished guests, staff, graduating students, and a very special warm welcome to our family and friends. I feel it is a great honour to stand up here and represent my fellow graduating students. For me, and I expect for all graduating students, it is a significant day in our entire lives. For me in particular, it will be a challenging and also nerve-wracking experience. We've all worked long and hard to be here today to receive our graduation certificates, and I suspect there has been some blood, sweat and tears along the way. It is an ultimate challenge for students to navigate successfully through to course completion. The challenge is magnified further when juggling work, family, partners, social commitments, as well as multiple assignments. Then, when we think we're on top of it all, of these challenges, the computer fails us at the most critical time of our study. Everyone will have a slightly different story about their journey at Victoria University, and today I would like to share mine with you, and while you reminisce on your own journey, whether recent or past. Let's see if they're alike. I began my studies at VU 2 years ago in the second semester of 2006. I commenced full-time studies in the Certificate 3 in Business Administration, and at this time my goal was to complete the Certificate 4 in Business Administration within the next year and a half. Prior to completing the Certificate 3 in Business at the beginning of 2006, I gained casual employment during the term breaks with Victoria University, while I was completing a Bachelor of Science Psychology. I began to enjoy working in administration, and it provided me with an incentive to study in administration, and I put my studies in the bachelor course on hold, as I was very keen to get into the workforce. When it came time to enrol into the Certificate 4, I was approached by Lee Edwards, who at that time was the program manager for administrative studies within the then School of Administration and Legal Studies, for some casual administration work. Lee informed me that I was recommended by teachers and co-workers for full-time work as an administrative officer for student inquiries. When I commenced work, to my surprise, I was assisting students with their inquiries, and I must add how committed I was in providing great administrative support, as I knew the pressures they were really under. Working in an office galvanised my study choice as a career for me at this stage in my life. I was thrilled by their support and an opportunity to work full-time. However, I began to be concerned about my studies. I then realised that I could complete the course part-time during the day, and as an added bonus, my experience gained in full-time work provided an opportunity to complete studies via a formal process called recognition of prior learning. The first 6 months of my full-time work flew by, and I was given a further additional 6 months of work, and at this time I began my studies in the Diploma of Business Administration in a flex-ed delivery mode, which, to be honest, I was not too keen on, due to having to work full-time and to study in the city a few months and to participate in classes and hand in assessments, as well as having my course extended for an additional 6 months. As time progressed, I began to enjoy this mode of study, as I had the best of both worlds, working full-time and studying. Fellow classmates made this an enjoyable 1 year, with jokes and laughter which was exchanged around the classroom, and obviously the serious and stressful times when assessments and tests came near. The time progressed very quickly, and as did my career. I'm now a personal assistant to Dennis Tonkin, who is the Associate Director of the Faculty of Workforce Development in Vocational Education. Success in my studies may not have been possible if it was not for the supportive teachers and management who assisted me with my career choices and assist me with my career. My success is also direct contact of having supportive family and friends. Without them, this may not have been possible, and I may not be where I am here today. As I'm sure, like me, my fellow graduates have been able to rely on wonderful support along the way, and many people to thank. I would like to extend my personal thanks to all the staff, mentors, which have been of contribution to my journey, as well as my fellow graduates. I would also like to extend a special thanks and congratulations to the graduates here today. Your hard work, endless stressful nights preparing for assessments or studying for exams, studying at times while friends have been out having fun has paid off. The learning experience with you has been rewarding and enjoyable. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my parents for their love, support and encouragement when I made a dad of myself. To my fiancé Glenn, who unfortunately could not be here today due to study commitments, has always encouraged me and supported me through my studies as well as my career. To my best friend Tanya, you've always looked out for me and assisted me with my studies as well as my career, and always provided me with moral support when I needed it most. I would also like to thank Suzanne Mulgeri for nominating me to deliver the valedictorian speech today. It has been an honour to speak at my graduation and to share my journey with you. Thank you all. You've all played an important part in our journey. Thank you and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Camilleri.